I think sometimes we forget how fortunate or how lucky we are to live in the present and to be in the now. Sometimes I forget it myself. And what I mean by that is how we forget the little things that come along our timeline or come along our way that we don't be appreciative of. And sometimes those opportunities or those accomplishments are the most important. What shapes us, what keeps us going, what keeps us humble. And I think that sometimes I get too big-headed and too caught up in who I want to be and who I want to become in the future so much that I'm not working on myself now. I'm not working on who I am today. And me doing that is just wasting time. And it's wasting my energy and what I have to do with my purpose. So finding ways to do what I'm supposed to do and to do meaningful things every day, and to take a step closer each day is more important to what I am in the future. Because what I do right now and today is who I'm going to become, who I want to become in the future, because I'm working towards that every single day, every chance I get, whether that's setbacks or accomplishments or step forwards, whether that's having days where I don't feel like doing absolutely nothing, which today was one of those days. So, but I use that time and that downtime to sit back and reflect on who I am and what I want to become. And I feel like a lot of times people don't talk about that. People don't understand that where you are right now, in this present time, in this present moment, is the most important time frame there could ever be. It's more important than the past, and it's definitely more important than the future. Because you don't know what's ahead of you until you're there. But you know what's in front of you right now today, in this time. So I feel like we need to grasp and understand who we are and why we are each and every single day to better ourselves and to be your higher self. And I mean, it's a beautiful thing when you can see your progress little by little and the accomplishments you do and you do have that you see every day. And it's just amazing to see that you grow every single day, believe it or not, and it moves so fast that you won't even realize. And the little things get overshadowed so much that those are like the things that keep us going to our bigger goals and our bigger accomplishments that we have for ourselves, that I have for myself. I have things that I want to accomplish. Well, nothing's bigger than myself, but I have things that I want to accomplish for myself because I know who I am and what I hold and the power that I have. So I just know I have to take each step one day at a time, one step at a time, and let everything play out, because the timeline that I'm on is a timeline I never thought I would be on 5 years ago. And this version of myself that I am today, I never thought I would be this version of myself and what I'm doing. So 5 years ago, I was in sports. That's all I did was sports, and that's who I was to a certain point, to where people was like, "Hey, that's the football guy," or that's the, you know. And I just wanted more for myself. Yes, I enjoyed being the guy people look up to, or people look to for that particular reason, but I wanted to be looked at for other things rather than just sports. I wanted to be looked at for fashion. I wanted to be looked at for being myself, being funny, or having crazy hairstyles, which I did, but that's not important. But it's just, I want to be able to be my full higher self, to be able to help people that don't know how to get there, or who's misled. So I mean, it's simple, man. It's simple, y'all. Just be yourselves and don't get caught up in the noise, and don't get caught up in the future, because you're looking into a a timeline into a realm that's not even there yet. So you're creating this illusion and this image in your mind, and you're making it so real that you're living in the future, and it's not there. It's not in front of you. The future is now. The future is now, and the future is today. So whatever you do today, each step you take today, each progression, each accomplishment you have today in this present time, in this present moment, is going to be greater than what you picturing in your head, because you're already working towards it. You already won. You already got better. Your future already got 10 times better because you decided to do it today. You decided to live in the present time, in the present moment. So don't ever feel like things aren't working out for you, or things are just going so difficult because of a bad week, or a bad couple of days, a bad couple of months. Sometimes it takes downtime, and it takes time to reflect and think on how you can progress and get past that obstacle. And what you do in that time frame is it makes you stronger. It makes you better. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you feel like you're at rock bottom, and the only way, obviously, is up? Or maybe it's even worse than that. But what are you gonna do to get yourself out of that? What's your why? What's gonna keep you motivated and keep you going to live out your reality? Because who's gonna stop you but yourself? No, nothing and nobody can stop you from doing anything but yourself. And nobody has more control of your future than yourself. And I never realized that myself until 2 years ago, when I made a big decision not to go to college and pursue sports, because that's what I was good at. That's what I was known for. And when I made that decision, I feel like I literally feel like the whole world was against me. Like family members, stopped supporting me, or maybe they were still supporting me, but I felt the energy shift, because I just know that that's all I was known for. So to make that big decision and that jump, it was difficult, not only for the people around me who love and care for me, but for myself, because I took a big part of myself away, and that I took that identity and I took that mask off. So now I'm revealing this whole new person to the world that nobody knows about. So, who am I? That was my biggest question 2 years ago. Who am I, and what am I going to become? Because I don't know. I know why I made the decision today, but when I made that decision, I didn't know what I wanted to be or what I wanted to do. I just know I didn't want to pursue sports anymore, because that wasn't me. I feel like that version of myself his time was done. His time was up. I still have love for that, for the sport, and I still have a connection to it, but I just feel like that version of myself, his timeline was over. His time was up. And now that I'm on this new journey and this new path of this new version of myself, I'm finding everything that I truly love and have a passion for. And it's just crazy that I've been in a situation where I've never thought ever in my life I would be. So it's just I don't know, it's it's not a blessing and a curse. It's like yin and yang. You have good, you have bad. There's never too much. There's never not enough good, and there's never not enough bad. It's a balance. You have to balance things out. Everything has a flip side to it. It's like a mirror. You can't have too much good, because if you have too much good, something bad happens. Now it's things come. You can't have too much bad, because it's okay, dang, when's the good going to come? Have a balance. So just never get caught up in the future. Never look too far ahead, because once you look too far ahead, you get lost, and you get caught up in that time frame that's not even created yet. So live in the present, live in the now, and just be an inspiration to someone. And if you feel like you're not inspiring someone, yes, you are. You're inspiring yourself, because you are the best version of yourself you can ever be. once you try and you accomplish the things you want, you're inspiring yourself. So continue to inspire yourself, continue to inspire others, and just be free, be yourself. And the things will come to you. You have to be patient. They will. The things will come to me. I can, I will, I must. So just continue to do the things that you love and everything that you want and you would like to have in life. They will come to you. You gotta let things play out, let your energy prevail, and focus on the present, focus on the now. You know?